Hey guys, and welcome back to a new career mode here today. As you saw on my recent poll, I put 4 teams that aren't in the UK, and you guys chose Schalke 04, who are currently sat in the Bundesliga 2, the second league in the Bundesliga in Germany. And this is a big team who fell apart and now are wanting to get themselves back in to the top division in Germany. They've got the likes of Luis Karius, they've even got Musa Silla, they've got players such as Janet Bachmann, they've got players like Timo Becker, who's a brilliant player back in the day, Nikola Katic, who was a good player back in the day as well. I mean, they've also got people like Luis Karius is a big player for them, if you think about it that way. So, we will be looking to be using him. We will be looking to send these 2 keepers out on loan. Obviously, they'll be our main ones. And then he will be going loan. This guy will be getting sold. Cisse should be a backup for us, really. Torre, I have to send him out on loan. Gruger, Vazar, another loan player. Yannick Bachmann to sell. Same with Ron Schallenberg. And with Antwi Adji. Salazar stays, so there's him. So he goes out to loan. Yunus will be sold as well. Same with Karaman. Actually, we can't really be losing him right now. So these 2 on loan. Same with him. Keep him in here for now, and then we will sell Lasmi. For the team, we will be going for a 4-1-4-1. So we've also got Donker, who's a great player, who really should be in the team. And then Gatton Burney should not be there, so him be in, and then Gatton be in should be here. Katic will be out, as we will have Becker and the youngster Sanchez in there. So we've got a lot of transfer stuff to do now. So we will have a look what is out there for us then. Nothing worth bringing in really, other than this Valentin Villeten guy. That's about it. That's all there really is for us to look at, really. So yeah, right, let's advance forward, see if we get any bid that comes in for our players. Quickly go through these, looking at them. Yeah. Good to meet you too. Let's hopefully get some deals in, or some offers from other teams. Here we go. We are looking to let Remerd go out on loan, so 2 years should be fine for him to go to Pognon Sijin. Damstart, I've offered $1 million, and that's probably the best we're going to get, so we'll just accept that straight up. Right, continue again. Some more in. Thomas Kalas, that's more than what we would want to get for him, but let's let him go to Poznan. He can go on loan for a year there. Nice. Continue, get a few more in. We won't take the pre-season tournament the first time round because there's no need for us to do it really. It's kind of a crappy one. So, reached around the 16 in the DFK Pokal, which is the cup in the Bundesliga. They want us to fight for promotion, and then within 2 seasons gain automatic promotion. Okay, unless we do get it in the first season, which is possible, but we will have to try and find out if we can or not. Right, Hansa will start. Yeah, we'll let him go, and yep, that's fine as well. Stad Durens, 70 rated right winger there. Let's have a look what else there is out there. Some from Switzerland, and then there was some from Sweden. Hodzer might as well, and then the Stanek guy. They both look alright. And then here, decent looking player would have to be Ferreira, as is Young. And then Villager looks like a decent player. Karina could be down. There we go. That would do it. Let's have a look in Sweden. It's Abdoulaye Mane. He's got showing great potential, so he's definitely a good player. Nothing there really. And then this Koski from Finland, and then a keeper. Okay, let's advance a little bit more now. So there's our first transfer going. I believe this is that old left mid guy leaving Schalke for 1 million to Darmstadt. Decent price, decent selling there. I'm happy with that. Right, some more stuff in. Got one for Yannick Bakken here at 690. I'm happy to just let that happen. Yep, accept that. And the one for Volzar. Right, let's wait for all these to come through, because I do really want to get this Veliten guy, as is a free. Email from Schalke, just to let us know we've got that money in there. Two more loan deals. Podlech, let him go out on loan to Gornik Zabzny. I will bring this Vladislav Valentin in. Valentin or Valentin? Valentin. Vladislav Valentin. Crucial. 100% on a crucial deal. 5 years is definite right there. No release clause. No appearance bonus. That should be happy. So, our first signing, Vladislav Valentin, joins Schalke 04. Okay. Younes. Probably, can he play on the left? He can. But this guy cannot play on the left, so I'd have to swap them around. I'm happy with that. There we go. Swap, and then swap. We are going to put in Younes. There we go. Sorted. I'm going to get a new right back. Definitely need to play Donker, because he's got some decent pace in the fella. Okay. Right, let's wait for some more deals and stuff to come in now. Right. Tidiane Touré goes on loan to Real La Luvia. Something like that, I can't really say that. Right. 450k for him, might as well see which one he decides to do. Yep, let him go Munchen. And Schallenberg for 1.4 million, accept. I'm happy for that. Okay. They have gone now, that's good to see. And then transfers go back into here. Teodor could be a good keeper from Bochum. Old boy Keller could be alright. Fukakawa, definitely a decent player. His contract's coming to an end there as well. Essendi, yeah. Krasnik, why not? He looks alright. Anything else in here? Nothing to see yet. And in Switzerland, nothing to see yet. I believe that's Bachmann, yep, that's Bachmann leaving to join Bochum for 690k. Decent prices so far for my players to be leaving, that's good. Some good money coming in. That puts us to 7 mil transfer budget, which is pretty good. Right. See Becking, I'll accept the hands to Wollstock, yeah, that's okay as well. And Eunice deal, 730k to her for B's SC. I'm happy to do that one as well. Right. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go age, obviously, boom boom, keep it in the middle like there, and then I'll go to, not there, this is the one I was looking for, Germany, and then head over to the championship and see who there is. Cawad Wellborn, definitely any of these players are worth it. Stephen Bender's definitely one. Yep. Do you know what? I'm just going to put them all on the list at this rate. Might as well. Because they're all very decent players. In the Prem, there's definitely a bunch. Keeper wise, there's a lot. Max Wyers could be a good keeper for us. Beyinda, I may bring back Rudiger, could be a good one. Tiao. Gruder, definitely. Jan out for sure. Schauder. Verts. Bringing Verts could be good. And then Stack could be a decent signing too. Silver Bull. Folko, definitely a good striker to bring in. Havertz, if he weren't as much as he was. And the Metcha is definitely a signing we should think about, that's for sure. Ortega and Leno's definitely two that we should think about as well. So we'll put these in and wait for a bunch of reports to come back on scouting, and then yeah, we'll look at some signings. As Remert will leave to join Pognon on loan for 2 years. So will Luca Vazar leave to join Fuzzball SSV on loan. Schallenberg leaves to join Kakor Rizespor in Turkey for 1.4 million, basically 1.5. Amin Yunus joins her for BSC for 730 grand. Decent sellings and stuff coming in, some decent money to bring in as well there. Okay. Lazmi is wanted by Cadiz, and we are looking to sell him, so that's fine by me. Podlek, let him go to any of them two clubs, and same with Zaid. I'm not going to say his second name because there's no point in me trying. It's just Zaid for me. No. Luka Podlek joins Munchen on a 2-year deal. Right. Enton Doncourt is wanted, but I'm not looking to sell him, so he's staying right here for me. Right, let's wait a bit longer, get some more scouting reports back. We need a bunch of scouting report backs actually, so that's Seaby King leaving Hans to join Hansa Rostock on loan. I believe they're one down from us. Mika joined us Fossey for 2-year loan. That's good. Get a bunch of loan players out there, which is definitely the way to go now. Brian Lasmi joins Cadiz Ciev for 1 mil. I believe that's in Portugal. Right. Deal offer for Carriers. That's just not going to happen, as is our main keeper. Mika Kadar is wanted on loan, so we'll let it happen. And same with Zaid Amusu Shibara, something like that. Right, here we go. This is more like it. We've got a bunch of people here ready to join us. They're not even that expensive, so that's good to see. Advance a few more days. Mats Gruger wanted on a 1.4 mil. Nope. Galassi, yeah, he can join FC Andorra, which I believe is the French league. It's either the French or Spanish league, I can't remember. Another youngster goes on loan to FC Anyang. Doing this should hopefully get us a bunch of reports in, as we have closed in onto our first game of the season against Proben Munster. Yeah, I'm actually happy to accept these. Okay. I'm obviously not going to be able to afford these two here. Honestly, no point even trying. Brijan Gruder could be a good loan player if we can get it done. Just go for basic terms for now. 1 year, just to help us get into the top league. I'm happy to do that, and hopefully Brijan Gruder will join us on loan. Kroshi could be a good loan as well. Bishuk, Janelt, Bayer, Newman from Birmingham. Manor, is he a loanee? No, he's not a loanee. Is he a loanee? He's not. Is Yanda? He's not. Janelt definitely ain't alone. But is this guy alone? No. We'd have to buy this douche. Dutch. Or however you say the guy's name. Sandy could be. You know what? Can't get him for a cut price. I can offer Sandy and get him for a cut price. So yeah, we're gonna go and try and get in something Ascendi, Samuel Ascendi. I think 3 mils definitely alright. No, they want 3.7. Okay, I can cut that. 3.25. They want 3.6, so I'll cut that to 3. 3.3. Let's try and meet in the middle, mate. And it will happily let that happen. They agreed to 3.3. Right. Good player on loan. This definitely this Crosby, which we will do because he's a good player to get on loan. Actually, I may try and buy him as well. So I'll go straight up 3 mil. They're happy with that. They want a selling clause of 1%, and we will agree to it. Right, let's get them both in. First, agree to Samuel Ascender's contract. Crucial, definitely. Right, 3 years should be okay. No, he wants 1, so we'll go down the middle for 2. Yep, nice one. No release clause, and then 25k with a 80k sign on. He's happy to join. Second signing of the season. Welcome, Samuel Ascendi. $3.3. I feel like it's the best deal we could have got. Nope, we could have got for a mil less. And finally, let's bring in Joshua Crosby, a young centre back who I would like to hopefully improve with us. So it's definitely going to be a rotation player, maybe. Is he happy with that? No, he wants important, and I'm okay for that. 5 years, obviously. 5 years. No, oh, he wants a release clause. If he wants that, I'll go a little bit higher. So we'll go for 10 mil release clause. Nope, they want 6.1. Okay, fine. And we'll give him a 20k, 5k raise, and we'll give him an 80k to join. There we go. Third signing of the season. Welcome, Joshua Crosby to Schalke 04. Okay, let's try and fit these new signings in. Right, Highland out, send it in, you to there, and then swap them. Nice. Definitely starting on Donker, mate. Yep, that's fine. And I want to start Kuwake over Sanchez now. Ahan. Don't want him in there. But we need some centre mids. Obviously, we're gonna hopefully get what's his name again, Bojan Gruda. But we need one of these two, at least, or maybe Stack. So we need to scout him. Any player that's not being scouted, we need to scout. Let's make sure we get that done then. Boom, just like that. Right. Let's head into our first game. But it's not in the league. It's our first game. But it's in the DFL Pokal, the German Cup, which is basically like the Carabao Cup, FA Cup sort of thing. But first game in charge of Schalke. Let's get a win, and obviously let's try and be undefeated in our first match. Let's go, Schalke.
All smiles ahead of kickoff. What sort of impact can he have at this club? We're about to find out. Stay with us on EA TV. A public that knows what it is to provide atmosphere. We're at the home of Schalke, here in the city of Gelsenkirchen. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. And action coming up for you from the DFB Pokal, Germany's national knockout cup competition. How do you see it panning out?
It's a nice break from league action today for these clubs. Obviously a long way to go in the tournament. The final is months away, but they want to put in a good performance and get through to that next round.
Well, a heightened sense of anticipation. I say that because it's his very first game for the club.
Well, he's a dangerous player when he gets himself isolated in 1v1 situations, because he can drop a shoulder, manipulate the ball and change his pace to beat defenders. I just hope he starts well today.
And here's the starting 11 for Schalke.
Well, in this 4-5-1, the striker has to threaten the space in behind, just to stretch the opposition, which will then allow the midfield players space to show their quality. I'm looking forward to seeing them play today.
This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, in this 4-4-2, they're going to play with a diamond in midfield, which should make them strong in the central area. But they must also make sure they get across the pitch and defend out wide. Otherwise, they're going to encounter problems.
And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. Good run, very much in control of the situation. It's not a bad ball. Well, a new era begins with a new manager in charge, and it's always interesting to see how that goes. One thing we can say without any fear of contradiction is that you don't get an awful lot of time in football nowadays.
No, you certainly don't. But when a new manager comes in, they come in with new ideas, and that can take time for players to adjust to. They need to start well here, just for everyone to believe in what he's doing.
That's a superb challenge. And favouring power over placement, you've got to say.
And optimistic. That's how I would describe that.
Well, a fascinating piece of transfer business has gone through. I can tell you that Memphis Depay has completed his move to Chelsea.
Yeah, and at that price, it seems like very good business, doesn't it? Looking forward to seeing his debut, and hopefully he can hit the ground running.
Kenan Karaman. Showing a good reading of the game. Oliver Batista Maya. He continues his run. Well, he just couldn't make it happen. Nicely played. Voorraad. Silla. Anton Donkor. Opportunity here. And it goes! He scored on his debut. And his fans are loving that.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
1-0 then. Very quick thinking there. Threading it. Can he put it away? Not completely out of trouble here. And the goal was staring him in the face, but he couldn't take advantage of the chance.
Well, that would have extended their lead. What a golden opportunity that was.
Oh, this looks useful. Well, the pressure was on, but that's a composed goalkeeper for you. And so the first 45 minutes have come and gone here in Gelsenkirchen.
Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him.
So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire.
Yeah, done quickly, it's a really positive move.
This could be the equaliser. Well, he's been ruled offside. Anton Donkor. Decent idea. Well, the cross was deep, a little too deep. And a decent delivery. Can he score? Crossed into the penalty area. Not away completely. Not a time for cool heads. Might do damage on the break. And a successful intervention, winning the ball back.
He read it really well, didn't he?
And in the right position to read it. Oh, great vision. the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. And the substitution will occur now. Just the challenge that was required. Batista Maya. Possibilities for them to counter. Good looking cross. And good safe hands on display. Credit due, a good intervention. Well, still time for them to level it. And given away by Schalke. Marco Meyerhofer. And passing it through. Will it go in? Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So the ball rolling again, 2-0 the score. Mays. Well, very effective play in possession. Fine cross into the middle. A good and fair challenge. And that's it, the final whistle, and the hosts will go through.
Yeah, it was a good overall display, especially up front, where their clever movement and combination play caused lots of problems. They'll certainly fancy their chances going into the next round.
I don't think, Stuart, anyone can really quibble about what he put into the game.
Well, that performance sums him up, really. You're never disappointed with what he gives you. Such a good player.
Well, very good, promising start to our tenure here in Schalke. 2-0 win in the German Cup, the DFB Pokal. Right. Up next is the start of the Bundesliga 2 against Hertha BSC, where we will be playing against a few of our players who we did sell there. This guy right here, Moedstedt, looks like a proper baller. I guess he could be a good player. Finn Stevens looks alright. And there's Michael Ika. Right. I believe that is Bojan Gruda. Welcome to Schalke 04 on loan as our new star player who will play over El Fauzi. Swap for Galassi in. No, there we go. And Gruda in. Gruda, Carman, Valentin. Definitely need a new right back, a new left back. Some definitely need new centre mids. Right. Let's look at the left back and right back positions then. So we've got Hodgson, we've got this free guy at centre back. I think Stevens is definitely someone I'm looking at to bring in. No left backs on this list so far. So let's have a look in here then for some left backs. Bussanello, definitely have a look at him. Nothing else so far. Switzerland, Sabai. Al-Amin, Hodds, we've already got him in. And in Germany, Ahoya. There's two right here. There's three right there actually. There we go, boom. A couple of left mid backs to have a look at, to think about bringing in. But let's head to our first Bundesliga 2 game of the season as Mika Kadur joins Altak on loan for a year. Ayman Gulassi joins Andorra for 2 years on loan. Right, continue a bit more. Let's head into Bundesliga action. Our first game of the Bundesliga 2 season at home against Hertha BSC. Let's go.
After weeks of anticipation, we get to find out for real what is going to happen. A special occasion. It is the first match of a brand new campaign. It is a German city rich in football tradition. We're in Gelsenkirchen. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And you can really sense the anticipation in the crowd ahead of kickoff with their respective league seasons about to get underway. It's Schalke up against Hertha Berlin.
Well, these fans are certainly expectant, aren't they? They really do believe their team will be promoted this season. But they need a good start here. I'm looking forward to this one.
Well, a heightened sense of anticipation. I say that because it's his very first game for the club.
Well, he'll certainly give them some quality in those wide areas. He's a good runner with the ball, he can deliver good crosses, and he has a real change of pace. So I'm looking forward to his performance today.
And here's the starting 11 for Schalke.
Well, it's regarded as a negative shape. But if they control the middle of the park, play some expansive football, the wide players can then come in field to join the centre forward, and the fullbacks can push on. Let's hope they do that today.
And here's the lineup for Hertha.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
So the ball is rolling. The first half of this game underway. And out of play for a Schalke throw. And the ball back with Hertha now. Reza. Plenty of options. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Anton Donkor. He's in position. Big moment. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Seguin. Interesting pass. Can they set up a chance? It's a perfect challenge. Oh, it might be. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. They could level it. Excellent block. Did a good job of cutting it out. And the keeper grabs it. Good wing play. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Cuisance. Very effective pass. And quick thinking from the keeper to claim the ball under pressure. Well, half-time coming up shortly, and the home side on top. Interested to get your critique.
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Options in the centre. He had work to do, the goalkeeper. Running with confidence. And that is going to be all for the first 45 here, auf Schalke.
You might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not every aspect.
Well, it's certainly not been one of his better 45 minutes. He lost possession too easily, didn't get involved enough, and didn't affect the game. But I'm sure he'll improve in the second half.
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Anton Donkor. Porat. Difficult to stop him. Kenan Karaman. And there the move ends for now.
That was really good defending.
Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Can he level it? And still danger here. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. Goalkeeper error.
Well, as you can see, it's an error from the goalkeeper. You just can't spill it into a dangerous area like that.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Rogel. On the ball, Demmit. into the final half hour. Agustin Rogel. Could be threatening. Determined defending. Good conditions for the counter. And on they go. Well, it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, at around £40 million, I think that's good value. Because if he does produce his best form, then they've signed a really good player. One that will certainly improve their team.
Kenan Karaman. Nice looking move, this. Might be. Oh, he's done it. But hang on. Offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. And a throw in. And showing the importance of width. Well, disappointing end to the move. Passing laps by the keeper. Could be threatening. Well, it threatened to be a messy moment, but still level thanks to that save.
What a save that was. It's still all to play for here.
The referee has a decision to make. And this will be yellow.
Yeah, fair enough. A bit reckless, wasn't it?
Well, here they are on the attack. Can they go on and win the game? Razor showing a real will to win the ball. Well, it's a decent looking attack, this. Could be dangerous. Oh, it might be. And the opportunity goes a-begging. And so the final whistle is sounded. At the end of the game, the team's not to be divided. From the point of view of the hosts, how did they fare?
Well, I think they'll be very pleased with the result and the way they played. They were committed, they were organised, and at times decent on the ball. It's a good start for them, I have to say.
Good start, boys. Good start in our tenure here at Schalke. First game of the season in the Bundesliga 2. Decent little 1-1 draw. Very happy with that. I don't think there was anything else we could have done. But I am definitely happy with a 1-1 draw. It's definitely a good one. So, let's sort his contract out. There we go. So, that 1-1 draw currently does put us up into 9th. It's not too bad of a start. It does also mean that we are currently unbeaten. It does currently mean we are unbeaten in the Bundesliga. And in the DFK Pokal, we did win that first game. So we do carry on into the next round of that. But if you see any player on here that you think I can afford and should sign, let me know in the comments down below. And I will get this done for you guys tomorrow once I've seen those comments. But yeah, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.